At the young age, I grew up coming to the Universal Church with my family. Although I was coming to the Universal Church, I did not know God. That led me to be interested in what my friends at school were doing. So they used to party, they used to sleep around, they used to smoke, and I got interested in that, and I ended up wanting to experience that, and my eyes shifted from what I knew to what I was curious about. By the time I was interested in what my friends were doing, I then decided that I am going to lie to my pastor and tell him that I'm going to attend another branch, because I had decided to leave the church. I started going to parties with my friends, I started dating, I started sleeping around, I started smoking. I did everything that my heart desired. At that time, I thought that now I have the freedom that I was looking for. I thought that by following my heart and doing what other young people are doing outside there, I'll be happy. But that did not make me happy. While I was living that life, one day I got into a car accident when I was escorting my friend to music auditions. And at that moment, I thought I'm losing my life. I thought of the words that used to be said to me, that if you die in sin, you're gonna go straight to hell. And I was so terrified. While I was in the hospital, my family came to visit me. My dad, who is an assistant of the church, I told him that I am going to give my life to God, and I saw how terrible it is to live without God, and how I had messed up my life for so long. And he was so happy. He even arranged for me to go to church, and from that day on, I never looked back. When I started coming back to the church, I then decided that the life that I was living, I would leave it behind. I quit the friends that I had, the boyfriends that I had. I quit everything. I gave my back to the world and to everything that was gonna distract me from being close to God. So then I decided to do chains of prayers. I started fasting. I started reading the Bible. And even at church, when we seek the Holy Spirit, I did not only seek when I was there. I seeked more when I was at home, when I was traveling to work. I would call on God to come upon me, because that was my priority. That's what I needed the most, because I knew that if I did not receive the Spirit of God, I would go back to where I came from. One day the pastor called all those who are not baptized with the Holy Spirit, and I went there because I really wanted that. And I climbed on the altar and I seeked the Holy Spirit. I remember that was the day that I received the Holy Spirit, and that was what I was putting on the altar. That was what I was sacrificing for. And God had me, and He baptized me with the Holy Spirit. So much joy filled my heart, and it's a day that I will never forget. I am a servant of God now, which is a privilege to be. I thank God for my life, because He has restored me. He took me where I thought it was the end, and here I am today. I am alive, and He gave me a second chance.